Welcome back to the exotic effect. Let us get straight to the point and stop lying about where the danger that mixed-race women experience actually comes from. We, mixed-race and light-skinned women, are not naive. We notice patterns long before anyone is willing to name them. We see the harassment. We see the surveillance. We see the forced humiliation attempts and rituals that come from monoracial, unambiguous black women and men. We see the attempt to degrade who we are and erase our presence. This is not random hostility. This is targeted aggression and focused violence. And it almost always begins the same way. A mixed-race or light-skinned woman enters a space and instantly alters the social math. Attention shifts. The hierarchy wobbles. The men turn their heads our way, and the women devise a plan to get us out of the way, and usually, most of the demented ones will devise a plan to harm or unalive us with a man who supports them. Unambiguous black women reassess their position without admitting they are doing it. Some adjust quietly. Others do not. Those who do not adjust, they attack. Verbally, emotionally, socially, and physically. We are accused of thinking we are better when we have not said one word at all. We merely uttered one breath, and somehow we have someone claiming we think we are too good to be around them. They love to mock our appearance. They talk about our features as if they don't cry at night wishing they had them. Laying on surgery tables to get the faces and noses that we have, then they will run to social media and accuse mixed-race women of relying on our looks to get everything in life. We are called mutts, mixed breeds, half-breeds, white girls, wannabe white girls by the same folks who throw a tantrum if they are called any derogatory term by non-black people or mixed-race people. We are called fake or self-hatting if we don't want to hang around people like them. The goal is humiliation, not honesty. Humiliation is a dominance tactic that they love to use. This is how insecure individuals attempt to reclaim status without earning it. And let me be clear, this behavior shows up most violently where colorism, desirability politics, and unresolved resentment collide. When unambiguous black women are taught, directly or indirectly, that beauty equals safety, protection, or value, competition becomes vicious and deadly. We, mixed-race and light-skinned women, become the symbol of what others feel denied, and that leads us to having a social bounty on our heads. Not because we asked for attention, as most of us don't want it. Not because we chased validation, as most of us don't care for it. But because our existence disrupts their fragile internal ranking system that always puts them on the bottom and us at the top. That is when the aggression escalates. Snide comments become public embarrassment attempts. Jokes become character assassination. Group settings become stages for degradation. And unfortunately, in half of the cases, the hostility does not stop at words. There are real, documented events where jealousy-driven resentment over beauty, attention, and perceived favoritism has resulted in the physical harm and unaliving of a mixed race, light-skinned woman or girl. And the crazy part is that these stories are buried because they are inconvenient to the black community and irrelevant to the masses. Story after story of a light-skinned little girl being beaten up or unalived due to a jealous, unambiguous black girl in her school, and no one cares. They instead blame colorism and racism for why the dark-skinned black girl did what she did and never hold her truly accountable for the tragedy she committed. In their mind, it is always white supremacy fault. Usually in these stories, there is no history of the mixed-race girl calling the unambiguous girl out of her name, but there tends to be a history of the unambiguous girl calling the mixed-race girl out of hers, such as mutt, half-breed, or claiming she is soft. This is a truth people would rather avoid. Women are not automatically safe with one another. Shared proximity does not equal shared goodwill, especially when envy is involved. What makes this more dangerous is that the aggression is often disguised as righteousness, as calling someone out, as keeping someone humble, as moral superiority. This is not accountability. This is resentment wearing a mask. And mixed-race, light-skinned women need to understand something critical. The people most committed to humiliating you are rarely confused about who you are. They are very clear. That clarity is exactly why they are angry. They are not reacting to your behavior. They are reacting to your perceived position. They are reacting to your hair texture, your hair length, your nose shape, your eye shape, the color of your skin, your body shape, your voice, your walk, your perceived upbringing, and the perceived access to white society that you could care less about. Your perceived access. Your perceived advantage. Your perceived threat. This is why friendliness does not neutralize it. This is why shrinking does not stop it. This is why silence does not protect you. Because the issue was never your attitude. It was your existence. So, you are not obligated to extend trust just because someone shares a demographic box with you. Trust is earned through consistent, respectful behavior, and if they have no respect for you, don't offer an olive branch at all. If this made you uncomfortable, good. If it made you feel seen, share it. If it made you angry, sit with why. This is the exotic effect, where we are teaching mixed race and light-skinned women to no longer absorb the hostility that is thrown our way. Subscribe if you are done with mixed race and light-skinned women being victimized by others.